What are hormones? Okay. We know different hormones are functioning in our body, right? Hormones have different means different duties, means they have different functions in our body. Okay, so what are the functions of hormones? Okay, see, hormones help to maintain the biological activities in the body. Hormones helps to maintain the biological activities in the body. We know that, right? Because they are for the different functions in our body, different hormones are there. Due to some hormone variations, different means different means the character changes also happening in adolescence. Hormone variations are there, so some characters will change like that. Okay, so in hormones means they helps to maintain the biological activities in the body. So when the hormone imbalance is there, some diseases may be there. Okay, so hormones means they have different function. They have specific functions in our body. Okay, then insulin gets released when the glucose level rises rapidly, while glucagon increases the blood glucose level. See, insulin gets released when the glucose level rises rapidly. Okay, while glucagon increases the blood glucose level. This one I think you studied in the biology, right? See, normally insulin is releasing in when the glucose level is rising in our body, the insulin get released. Okay, so while glucagon increases the blood glucose level. So means different, I told you, the different hormones have different functions. Okay, the external stimuli responses in mediated by epinephrine and norepinephrine. Got it? See, same thing. Different hormones, different functions. See, the growth and development of the body are done by growth hormones and sex hormone. That's I told you, because when the during the adolescence we have different character changes also happen. This is due to the sex hormones, growth hormones. Okay, so thyroxine is an iodinated derivative of the amino acid. Then thyroxine produced in thyroid gland. Same thing I told you. Different hormones are producing different body parts, different glands. They have different functions. Okay, the low production of thyroxine leads to, see, hypothyroidism, obesity. Low production of thyroxine. It is a condition, right? It is a means it is a we can call it as a disease, but it is actually it is a body condition. Hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism. You know that, right? So the low production of thyroxine leads to this hypothyroidism, obesity, like that. Means this imbalance of these hormones are producing different body conditions. Okay, so that is they are the different functions of hormones. Okay, then hypothyroidism. So hyperthyroidism is controlled by addition of the commercial table salt, that is sodium iodide. Okay, because we have to take treatment for this one, otherwise it will affect our body. Okay, so what you have to do, we have to take particular treatment for this. Means it is not actually disease, means it is due to the hormone change only, we can cure it, right? So hypothyroidism is controlled by the addition of commercial table salt, that is sodium iodide. Okay, then the adrenal cortex and gonads produce steroid hormones. Adrenal cortex and gonads means testes in males and ovaries in females, means sex organs in male and female. They are producing the steroid hormones, sex hormones. Okay, then see, the same thing I am telling you, different hormones, they are playing different roles. So the deficiency of that hormones will leads to different body condition. They are causing different changes in our body. Okay, then carbohydrate metabolism, modulation of inflammatory reactions, response to stress or control of glucocorticoids. Carbohydrate metabolism, we discussed about carbohydrates, right? So carbohydrates have different duties in our body. There are different types of classification. Okay, so carbohydrate metabolism, that is the modulation of inflammatory reactions, response to stress or control of glucocorticoids. Okay, then the excretion of water and salt from the body is regulated by mineralocorticoid. See, this is not a disease actually. This is different body condition. The excretion of water and salt from the body is regulated by mineralocorticoids. Okay, then Addison's disease characterized by, what is that? See, Addison's disease. This is due to the improper functioning of adrenal cortex. Got it? Means where the adrenal cortex, see, when the body parts or the hormones are, if there is a deficiency, they cannot function well, right? So they will cause some disease, so they will cause some body conditions. Okay, so Addison's disease also characterized by the same. Okay, so the hormones released by gonads help in development of secondary sex characters. Hormones released by gonads means, I told you, testes in males and ovaries in females. So this adrenal cortex is producing these hormones, okay, and gonads. So they will help to the development of secondary sex characters. What are the changes in our body during the particular age? What should be the changes that should be happening in our body, even in male body or female body? Okay, so all these changes are really, means they are developed by, all these changes are due to these hormones, different hormones producing in different organs. Okay, yes. So next one, see, functions of hormones. I told you hormones helps to maintain the biological activities in the body. So different hormones have different roles, I told you. So hormones helps to maintain the biological activities in the body. Then insulin gets released when the glucose level rises rapidly, while glucagon increases the blood glucose level. Okay, do you have any doubt in this session? See, all these topics we have to memorize. Same thing I am telling you. Because see, different hormones have different functions, we know. Okay, so hormones helps to maintain the biological activities. That's also we know. So how they are helping? Okay, how their deficiency is causing the different problems in our body. Because they have their own duties in our body. So if the deficiency is there, they will cause some other diseases. Okay, so insulin gets released when the glucose level rises rapidly, while glucagon increases the blood glucose level. These functions are important because in board exams, in previous question paper, they will ask like what is the function of hormones. In 2 mark questions are there. In section B, 2 mark questions are there. What is the function of hormone? What are the different functions of hormones? So what are the different means suppose this hormone is producing from which gland? Like that they will ask. Okay, then they will ask like insulin get released. See, the external stimuli responses in mediated by epinephrine. And see, these hormone names are also important because they will ask specifically, they will ask this hormone is helping for what, this hormone is helping for what, they will ask like that. Okay, then the growth and development of the body are done by growth hormones and sex hormones. I told you, means these growth and development of the body. See, the adrenal cortex is producing these sex hormones, right? So our growth, see, in the different age levels, we have different changes in our body, in our character, everything. There will be a change. Okay, so these changes are controlled by, these changes are due to these sex hormones or the growth hormones. Okay, so what is the reason for that particular change? What is the reason for that particular character? Some of them will have calm character, some of them will be like that. Means these differences are due to, all of them are not same. Different person have different character. This is due to these changes in the hormones. And another thing is the genetic material. See, genetic material means the genetic informations are carrying from one generation to another generation, right? So these genetic informations, when we are carrying from one generation to another generation, the same thing. It is not same in every human beings or every organism. So the changes will be there. Okay. Then what about the thyroxine? It is an adenylated derivative of the amino acid tyrosine produced in the thyroid gland. Okay, so these functions, this name of the glands, what is the function, what is the hormone produced by that one, these all are important. Okay, then the low production of the thyroxine leads to, see, this means hypothyroidism, like that. So I told you hypothyroidism is there, hyperthyroidism is there. So all of them are different conditions. If the hormones are means it is higher than that of the particular amount, it will cause some disease. If it is less, it will cause another condition. So there should be a limit for, there should be a correct level for each and every type of hormones in our body. If it is exceeding, it will cause some problems. If it is less, again it will cause some problems. So it should be maintained. The hormone level, hormone balance should be there. Means the amount of hormone in our body, the production of hormones, everything should be maintained in a proper level. Otherwise, it will cause problems. Okay. Then different condition, hypothyroidism. I told you, controlled by addition of common tables. So if there is a particular disease, there should be a treatment also, right? So if the hormone is less in our body, we can controlled by consuming the medicines. Okay, so hypothyroidism is mainly controlled by the addition of commercial table salt, sodium iodide. Okay, then adrenal cortex and gonads produce steroid hormone. The same thing. Adrenal cortex means, see, these gonads mean testes and ovaries, they are producing the steroid hormones. That is the sex hormones. They are causing the changes in, means, these characters and these, means, in different age levels. Okay, and this carbohydrate metabolism, modulation of inflammatory reactions, response to stress, or control of glucocorticoids. Got it? So all these points are important. Okay, the excretion of water and salt from the body is regulated by mineralocorticoids. Okay, then Addison's disease characterized by, see, same thing, improper functioning of adrenal cortex. See what are the different changes they are making in our body. Okay, the hormones released by gonads help in development of secondary sex characters. Means the different human characters are also due to these different hormones. Okay, these are all the different topics regarding the hormones.